you. Sandra, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to be working on signs actually. So that's why I'm standing over here. Okay, and we're going to go over a couple of terms. So if you want to look at the recording, you can. So the objective for today is actually 4.5a, and it says I can identify matter based on physical properties of magnetism. Okay, but we're going to look at physical properties in general. Does someone know what a physical property is? Yes, ma'am.
Like solid or liquid?
Okay, like solid, liquid, or
Gas.
gas. Okay, but if we're talking about physical properties, sorry, trying to find the camera. If we're talking about physical properties, let's talk about physical properties. So let's say, if I was saying the boy in the class, would you be able to know which boy I was talking about?
No.
The boy that had a blue mask, would you know who it was? But you both have blue masks too.
Oh. The one with dark blue.
So I could say the one that has a royal blue mask. So that's a royal blue mask. So you see, that's a physical property. I'm talking specifically, right? Is David a liquid, a solid, or a gas?
Yeah.
He's a solid, right? But if he was passing gas, he would be, no, I'm kidding. Okay, guys, so here quickly, let me show you. This is called a triple beam balance, okay? And on this triple beam balance, in order for us to zero it out, we have to make sure, okay, so let me show you an example. This is not zeroed out, okay? So that is not zero out. I'm gonna ask you to be my camera lady. Exactly. Exactly. All right, cool. So you have here the triple beam balance, and it is not zeroed out. What do I have to do in order for it to be zeroed out, guys?
Organize it all until it goes to zero.
Yes. So I have to move them all to zero. What is something else that you can observe about this triple beam balance? That it has units. They're all grams. So you see this little G right here? That's a gram. But also, this is the ones place. This is the hundreds place. And this is the tens place. So I know it's not in order, but you can see that these are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then you have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And then you have the ones. And in between, those are little decimals, right? All right. So let's take something, for example, I'm going to take this paper towel roll. Okay, it's zeroed out. You see, important are these two white lines. You see how they're right next to each other? It means that it's zeroed out. So we're going to weigh the paper towel. Is it aligned?
No.
So what do I have to do to make it aligned? Yes, David.
Push the weights.
So I'm going to push the weights, okay? I'm going to start with the ones. So I'm going to push the one. Is that enough?
No.
Let's continue. Is that enough?
No.
What if I put it all the way to 10? No. So I'm going to put it back to 0. I'm going to use 100. Is it enough?
No.
I'm going to go to 200. Is that enough?
No.
300?
No.
Is that too much?
Yes.
So I'm actually going to go back to 200 because I don't know if you noticed, but when it was at 200, did it do anything? It kind of moved, right? I'm going to add some 10s right here. Is that enough?
No.
Is this enough?
No.
That is, it's too much, right? All right, so maybe at 40? Is it enough?
No.
At 50?
No.
At 60?
Yes. No. Push the
Okay, let's leave it at 50. And then push the ones. Ooh. That is too much, so it's not 60, we know that. So if I have to write this number, what do you think it is? What do you think that number, how would I write that number, guys? Somebody give me a marker. So I'm gonna write this number, okay, and I'm gonna write it back here so that you know. So first of all, no, this marker does not work. I need. Oh,
Almost cold.
all right, give it to me. I want to try again.
Kobe.
I made it off the wall. All right, so I'm gonna put a G here. What does this G represent? Gram. So I put the G there, and then what's gonna be my ones place?
I think it's
Then it's an 8. Actually, look, if you get closer, it's an 8. 8 point what?
8.5.
So it's actually, I know you can barely see it there, but it's actually 8.8. Okay? So, what about the next one? My tens. What do I have? I have 5 tens. Look, 5 tens, so I'm going to put my 5 in the tens place. And then how many do I have hundreds? 2. So my answer is 258.8. And that is how much this paper towel weighs. Give a round of applause to Miranda, who has helped me with the camera. She is my camera lady. As opposed to what? You can let it go. As opposed to a camera man, right? Okay, cool. So that's too low.
Camera girl.
Camera girl. Our camera girl. All right, cool. So, oh God. So it is 4 minutes to lunchtime. Let's look really quickly. So once we're done with that, we're gonna zero out our balance, take it back, okay? And then we're gonna talk about volume, okay? Talk about volume. What is this? Do we know what this is called? So he said a measuring cup and he said a graduated cylinder. What do we call it? Graduated cylinder. Excelente, my friends. That's awesome. All right, cool. So you have a graduated cylinder, and what do we use? What do we use to measure volume, guys?
Measuring water.
We use water, right? But we use also a graduated cylinder or measuring cup, right? So what state of matter do we measure in volume? Yes, Emily?
Liquid.
A liquid. Oh my God, let's give her a round of applause. People, let's give her a round of applause. Excellent. So we are going to pause this video, and when we come back, we will continue to organize science experiment in our class. And Miss Caraballo and the beautiful children here, say hi, children. Hey! All right.
Children.
Bye.
Bye.